Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Omnislabs. It's been a while. Mainly university. Um, it's a lot of work, but I'm enjoying it, so it's not that bad anymore. But yeah, we're going to be working a lot on redoing this, and I realized I was live tweeting me doing essentially a Let's Play. You know? Now we're going to adjust scale, we're going to build in a river, and I was just tweeting them. And I was like, why not record an episode? So that's what I'm doing. I'm recording an episode. There should be a new fancy little intro-y thing on the front that I did. If not, it's because I didn't want to do it, or I got annoyed that it didn't look as good as I wanted it to. So what we're going to end up doing here is we're actually adding in a river, and the issue here is we got ponds everywhere, and no river. And I was like, why not just add in a wee little river? So we're going to put a bridge here, and I'm hoping these are all at the same Y level, because I know this is higher, and then we walk over here, and it gets to the same, like, sea level area, so we won't have a problem putting in a river here, which is cool. But yeah, I've been doing some work, so I guess I'll show you guys a bit of that, because some things have changed. Mainly, we've been doing a lot of work on the Nether Hub, Block, Final, and I, and Cameron as well. But I've been primarily focusing on like the area right outside of spawn here. So you come out of spawn, right? So let's start this from the beginning, right? We'll come out of spawn, right? So we're going into spawn, but now we're going to come out of spawn. We're like, oh yeah, we're in spawn. We're going through the really cool triumphal arch that I built. We're going to walk through here, you know, get immediately changes a bit into forest, right? There's a bit of open sky, and then there's forest. You know, the granite wall finally ends, and now you're out here, and you can sort of look back and see like the city walls kind of forested. And here is going to be a bridge, and then we've got signs now, so now you can tell where we're going because we have overworld paths, which is really cool. So we've got this way to Elantis, which is there, Dinotopia, which is like that red maroon shadow in the background. And Tigeropolis, which is her tree there. And then this sign has the Iron Farm and Stickman Ninjaville on it. So Stickman Ninjaville is all the way back there, and the Iron Farm is right here. We're going to work on this, I think. Block and I are going to make this really pretty. Probably not today, at least today in the video, but, you know, we're going to make it really, really pretty, and I think it's going to look really, really cool. So then you sort of go through the path here. You know, there's some straggling chests still around that I need to clean up and put in our storage room at spawn there. Then, you know, more paths, so you can go to Stickman Ninja's house, Iron Farm, or Tigeropolis this way, because I'm going to link this path back into her path that way, I think. But yeah, so over here, I've been working on doing the Iron Farmy area again. So pretty much, you guys remember this was going to be a council hall, and it was gigantic and really big, and it just dwarfed everything else. It was kind of lame because everything else was dwarfed, and everything else was really cool. But when you have a building like this big, it kind of gets dwarfed. So Block and I are going to fix that. There's a cat down there to keep creepers out of the storage thing. So this is our door here. It still opens. I'm running on 32-bit Java for some reason, so I just have to fix that. That's why the frame rate is a bit low when that door opens. But this is going to be like a fortressy kind of thing going on. So we got like the walls, kind of. I want it to feel better. And there goes an iron golem. So, you know, like we've got the walls, kind of. So I want you to be able to experience it as not that, right? So like when you're looking here, this is pretty good, you know? You got like a decent view. There's not like right about here, you know, from the path you can't really see the giant towers, which is something I want to happen. That's on purpose. That's why there's a lot of trees along this path here, because you're like looking, you can see it here, covered, you know, there's a view there. And I don't want to cover all of them, you know, I don't want it to feel like it's a giant like overgrown foresty area, because that's not what this area is. It's gonna be sort of like a fortress thing, I guess. Kind of like Spawn Town, a bit different. Spider. Oh well, you're not gonna give me spider. But yeah, so I'm gonna work a bit on getting this river done, and I know how much you guys like time lapses, so we're gonna do it in a first person. So you're looking out of my eyes, time lapse. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. So, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so we are finished with the little river thing, for the most part. There's a few tweaks I'm going to make off camera in between episodes, but now we have to make the path. Now this is important because we got Tiger's area over here, so I don't want to alienate that. And we've also got E's path here, that goes to his castle E area thing, Elantis, right? Let's fix this. And maybe we'll add some hedges too, because I found some oak leaves that could look nice for that. So yeah, we did update to 1.9 in between the time lapse and now, and so far there are a few issues with it in terms of server performance. The server performance is really, really bad. It's not very well optimized or anything like that. In terms of gameplay, it's excellent. I really enjoy it. But the server's not been doing too hot with it. So do be wary of that if you want to update your SMP. Do regular backups, because you're going to have to restart the server a lot. Not like world resetting or anything, but I need to get a better food source, because these melons are terrible. Like, they're so bad. Alright, food, there we go. Melons are a terrible food source. Yeah, we're going to put a bridge in here. But the main thing is, like, back with the 1.9, do be careful and make sure you're backing up your stuff, because it's still in my opinion, it still runs like a pre-release. So that's not a very good thing. And hopefully they'll have these fixed in like 1.9.1, but for now I'd not recommend updating your server to it, because it's bad. So we're going to figure out where we want to put this path between here and a tiger's house. So to continue walking sort of along the river maybe could be interesting. Obviously there's a ravine there, so we don't want to deal with that too much. So I think the best way to do it would sort of be to carry it along the riverbank, if possible. Maybe just pull it, instead of pulling it down this way, what if we just have the path sort of turn into the ease path here? So we have to do another bridge. We get rid of the buns that are no longer there. Oh. Alright, well, let's rip this out. Reclaim some of the fences and gates. Alright. And then we'll be able to sort of extend the path from the staircase there back to this way. And that'll allow us to sort of combine everything, and sort of, what's really nice is it's sort of starting to zone out this area a bit, which before was, you know, like griefed by Enderman and creepers, or, yeah, so that's like a creeper hole there. So it'll allow us to start zoning this out and sort of putting smaller but significant builds here. So like right now we can just pull like this path right off about here and start carrying it back to the area here, and have like a nice little bridge, maybe build like a little thing around the pond, you know, and I think it would be really neat. So let's do a bit of that. So another creeper hole, so you can see that this area has not been treated the best. Alright, so let's grab some of our coarse dirt here, because that's sort of what we've been building these paths out of. And then we'll just continue carrying it down a bit, putting some slabs where necessary, and not fill in the river. So I think, yeah, let's fill in this little bit here, sort of end the pond a bit. Like this. Okay. There we go. And then we'll continue it like right into this little area here, add some more trees, and then probably call it an episode there. So here we go. So we're gonna put a bridge in off camera, because bridges are hard to do right. I have a shovel, what am I doing? Just gonna sit here and not use my shovel. Alright, so now I'll have a bridge there, so that'll be like the third bridge on the river. We'll widen this part here a bit, because it is a bit shallow in terms of like actually riverness. Plus there's no real reason for it to do this bend here, so there we go. And we'll add some torches back for lighting on fence posts, just to give it a bit better of a feel. Yeah, I am enjoying this. This is looking quite nice, I think. Let's put one here. And then I think I'll also add in a bit of flowers too, like along the riverbed there. We'll add in some flowers and some crops and stuff and really make this river start to pop, which I think will be really cool. So let's do a bit more of river forming here. Kind of like this. Hiya, JT. So we'll sort of say hi to YouTube. Hi YouTube. So for those of you who don't know who JT is, he's a good friend of mine who I've met semi-recently. And he is playing on the Omnislabs server, so just as like a guy who's playing, because it's always fun to have people who play. And he's a great dude. Go follow him on Twitter and stuff at his username. And yeah, and then you'll be able to like follow him and join in the shenanigans. So that'll be cool. I'm not playing on Bright, am I? Brightness, realistic. This is looking really good. I kind of just want to stay playing on this because this is like great. Like it looks so much better than Bright does. And let's eat another melon. And then we'll sort of dig. Right to this path here. Here we go. I still need to rebuild like a better entrance to down here. So we'll figure out what to do with that. Either pull these, so these stairs here, the reason they're out here so far is because there's actually redstone right underneath this for our door, which goes like this. So that is what our door does. You, sir, are a zombie. There we go. So it is a bit laggy on the server, as you saw there. But I am certainly starting to like the way this path is working out. And we'll put some trees along it, you know, really start to shape it up a bit. Maybe add like a few fence posts along here. Not this one, I don't like this one. And we'll sort of like start reshaping it a bit. Kind of pulling it around there, maybe putting in some bushes. Like so. You know, just give it like a much more defined feel. And we'll jump over. Continue doing little bushes, and then we'll go back to spawn, add some trees off camera, and I think I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. So we'll do, yeah, so I'll build a bridge and all that, and then I'll bring you guys back. So see ya in a bit. Alright guys, so JT has been a big sport. He's over there somewhere. No, he's up there. There he is. There's the JT. Hi, the JT. And he has been helping me out, really start decorating this area. So what we did was we used the new 1.9 path feature, which I did not know existed. So pretty much you right-click a block of dirt with a shovel, and you can get the path. And that's really cool, because it gives it like a nice little differentiator from the coarse dirt. So it's a neat little feature there. And then I think like we added a bit of a fishing dock here, so you can like walk in and then fish in the river. We added a lot of vegetation along the river as well,
which helps it out a bit. There's still a few areas we need to spruce up, like this area here. We might build like a little cottage there, but we wanted to leave most of the area that's remaining for other members to come and do. So maybe you'll see some other videos in this little area, and people just do like maybe like a cottage. Maybe someone else builds a cottage here, or works on sprucing up the path along this way. And I think that would be really cool to sort of get the community of the server involved in working on this little, you know, nice naturey area. But yeah. But this is the end of the episode, guys, so I will see you in the next episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's great to be back making content on here again, even though it's been like a good while. It's just nice to sort of get back into it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give it a like if you did, in fact, like it. And yeah, see you guys. Bye.